Hello everyone, Tytar Jr. again. Today we're doing a developer update. So instead of a traditional video where I go through the editor and show you guys how this map was made or how these features were made, I'm going to give you an update on how this project is doing because I made a huge leap today and I want to show you where this project is at because I finally feel like it's in a place where you can get an idea of what this game is actually going to be. So without further ado, let's get started. So, the working title of this game is Hero Quest. Let's go ahead and take a look here. And this is our inventory. If you take a look from previous video, there used to be items on top of these inventory slots. Now, they are just empty inventory slots, and I'll show you why that's important. So these are random resources throughout the world. So when the map loads, it actually will place these randomly with a random amount of them on the map, so that way every playthrough is different. There will also be a respawn built in, that's not built in yet, but that way your world is constantly populated with resources. So let's see what happens when I collect this wheat. So if I go right, and if you notice, circle of power is gone, but the wheat has taken its place. So you now know as the player that you have all of these resources to discover, but your wheat is one that you've already discovered here, and you have one of those. So I'm going to pick up these blackberries here. And the placement stuff does need a little bit of refining. Right now I do like kind of how it is. That was done intentionally up here, don't worry about that. But I'm going to be refining it a little bit. I'm just letting it be random for time's sake right now. And there's a pig, so that's a level 1 pig out in the wilderness, and this is another cool feature. So if I'm the same level as the pig, it will be a 1 in 3 chance of capturing it. So I'm going to type in a cheat. I'm going to remove this once the final game is out. I'm going to show you an ability called Ensnare. I have tamed pig male level 1. So now this animal is under my control. Their mana, I decided is going to be their life bar, and so essentially this is their age. So the higher their level, the longer this animal will live. And there's a periodic event built in where over time they bleed 50 mana every so often. I can't remember how often it is. But notice how I have a male. I'm going to see if I can locate a female. And I do have a female there. So here's what I'm going to do. Level 20. Because the higher my level is, the better my chances are at capturing the pig. So I have successfully captured this female. So now we're going to... I don't want to accidentally kill... Well, I accidentally killed it. That's okay though. So I got a pig meat from killing the random wild one. And I'm going to get these animals to get together. Let's see what we can do here. We just need the Lion King, Can You Feel the Love Tonight song to play. Aw, he died of old age. Shoot. There's got to be a male somewhere around here. Let's collect this suit just while I'm here. Excellent. The Gatherer suit doesn't have much to do right now, except for the fact that I'm just displaying what you can essentially do when you switch out outfits and things like that, so not much I can do. I might as well switch back to my civilian outfit here shortly. Let's go over here. We're getting some bad rolls, and that's what's cool about this, is you're getting the playthrough as it's actually going to be. Is sometimes when you start up, you could be stuck with nothing but females across the whole map because it's totally random. But the map will generate them over time, so you do eventually have that opportunity to capture different gendered pigs and things like that. So if you were to capture a male and a female and leave them close to each other, there's a random amount of time it takes where they'll actually produce one offspring that will be under your control. So it's actually animal husbandry. So you can capture different livestock and things of that nature and basically start your own farm. And you can farm your resources, and it'll work the same when you can capture, not capture, but get different seeds for different plants and things like that. Like you can get wheat seeds eventually and just different things. So let's go to our inventory and see how we're doing. So we have 2 forest mushrooms, a dura mushroom, 2 blueberries, 2 blackberries, 3 pig meats, and 2 wheats. So let's get over here. We'll go up this way. And so now we go over here, and we're going to switch into our other suit, so that way we can use all of our test features. This will also go in the hunting suit, not the snare. We're going to go fishing. Nothing bit, try fishing again. Okay, we're going to try fishing again. Okay, we caught ourselves a salmon. Let's go ahead and go fishing again. Let's see what we get this time. Bass. Okay, we're going to see where I'm at. One thing is the fish circle of power didn't go away. So we have 35, which means I can definitely build my structure now. And we're going to go ahead and build a tent here.
Job's done.
What is the name of your city? Tytarville. Your town's name is Tytarville. And as you can see, you mouse over it and the town's name will pop up above the tent. And other structures you eventually build will also do the same thing. Nothing can be done with the tent right now, but down the road it will. So my pig is still alive and running around, and we'll come over here. I'll show you the one last thing I have for this playthrough. Tytarville. So as you approach your town, or town to be, it will actually detect that you're in your town now, and it will say Tytarville, or whatever town name you put in there. Let's get dying. We're gonna go right. I'm gonna choose blue for this one. Escape. I'm going to keep the color, keep looking, or discard altogether. We're going to apply the color. That color looks great on you. And then my money will lose 50. Perfect. Camera angles are definitely a little weird. That's one thing I gotta work on still. Oops. Switch out. And we're going to dye this outfit as well. Yes, I wish to proceed. For this one, I love the random weather. It's one of my favorite things in here. Okay. Kind of like the yellow for this one. We're going to apply that color. And there we go, folks. So this has been a early playthrough of how HeroQuest is going to be working. So you guys are seeing the foundation of this game be built. So to be clear, the purpose of this game is not just for resource collection and just for city building. It's going to be a story-based, quest-based game where there's an epic story told over, 5 different regions and stuff like that. I'm just building the fundamentals of the game first, so that way, the quest building stuff, because it's pretty linear when you build the quest building stuff. Just going to build that after the fact because that's, in my opinion, the easier part. and doing all this legwork after the fact might actually be more difficult because it might be backpedaling you have to do. So I'm building the systems first, and hopefully you guys like what you're seeing. So if you guys like my content, definitely subscribe. I'm going to do other gaming content as well, more tutorials for Warcraft 3 Reforged Editor as well. Just let me know what you guys like. If you guys want to see a walkthrough on how I made the basically the animal breeding system and how the male-female capture system works, stuff like that. If you want to see anything like that, just let me know. Otherwise, just hang tight for future videos because I'll have lots more to come. Until next time, guys.